Alright guys, finally we finished designing our brochure and it's time to print that one. However, we're not gonna send that file as test to the commercial printer. We need to clean our document a bit and also put our cover along with inside pages in one document. So currently, for example, we don't need to have that grid within our document, otherwise it's gonna be printed. So we're gonna be deleting those two pages, 6 and 7. Pressing shift key and selecting these two pages, and also 4 and 5, holding shift key and selecting these two pages. And it's highly recommended that you save a copy from that document so you can have that grid maybe as a reference for future designs. So let's drag these pages to that recycle bin. Okay, and let's go ahead and save a copy from that file, save as, and let's call that one final. And let me show you guys how we can bring our cover from another document. So here in that document we have our cover, and let's remove that cover in here. Selecting everything, delete, and back cover as well, delete. Going back to that document, selecting that front cover elements, all of them. Then we can go to edit, copy, selecting our first page, edit, paste in place. We didn't get our image, let's go back. We have that one locked in place. So expanding our layer and unlocking that one, selecting that image alone, Command or Control C. Going back to our document again, then paste in place. Now it's on top of our elements. Let's arrange that one. That's our image in here. We can drag that one all the way to the bottom. So currently we do have our front cover in place. Let's go ahead and grab back cover elements. Selecting these elements in here, Command or Control C. Going back to our document. Selecting our back cover, which is page 4, then edit, paste in place, and now we can send that document. However, let me show you guys another scenario. Let's say that's a cover design. Just hypothetically, we're imagining that how we can be copying these elements and separating them like so. Let's delete that cover for a second and zooming in. Currently in that case we do have an image going across our two pages, and also we have that rectangle in here or that square. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be selecting everything on that spread. Make sure you don't have any locked elements. Then copying everything, pressing Command or Control C. Going to that page 1, then going to edit, paste in place, then going to back cover, double clicking on page 4. Edit, paste in place. Then we can press W, then start maybe removing these elements, delete, and collapsing that frame to our bleed area and deleting that text, selecting that square and drag it all the way to here. And let's do the same as well to our cover, double clicking in here. That should be our imaginary cover. So pressing W again, clipping that image to bleed area, or dragging that side of that frame, deleting these elements in here, and dragging that one as well. So that's how you might be collecting your covers. Anyway, let's undo that and see how we can create a package folder for our design. So now we have our front and back cover and inside of our brochure as well. So currently to create a package folder we can go to File, Package, and you might also need to review everything before you export your package folder, and we're gonna be talking about pre-exporting checklist in another video. However, you should be good to go if you don't have any errors. As you can see in here, no errors, and also you don't have any missing links or spelling mistakes. And you can also review that summary in here, check your fonts, links and images. You can also check to show problems only if you do have anything in here. Currently we do have two colors using RGB color space. And simply you can change their color space to CMYK either in Photoshop or so. However, as you can see guys, we're only using black and white colors, and that's why it doesn't really matter if we're using RGB or CMYK. We don't have any colors within our images, so we should be fine in that for sure. And also we do have colors and inks. You can double check that you're using the right Pantone color or our brand color in that brochure, which is that red in here. Then we have print settings, and we should be good to go. We can click on package. It's asking to save that file, and that's why we created a copy before. It's final as you can see, so let's save that one. And in that package folder, it's gonna be creating links folder, including these images or any other graphic elements. Also, it's gonna copy fonts except Adobe's fonts, but that's totally fine anyway because everyone should be using Creative Cloud subscription. So once he opens your InDesign file, he can activate these fonts. And basically Adobe is doing that to protect their fonts. And also it's gonna update your graphic links in package. And it's gonna include IDML file format, which is the same InDesign file we have in here, but this one will be compatible with older versions of InDesign. And also it's gonna include a PDF file format. You can select your PDF preset from here. Currently we do have high quality print selected. Then we can create the package. Needless to mention as well that you might need to select your location and make sure you're saving that one in the right place. So clicking in here, package, okay. And let's go ahead and check that one. So that's our package folder. We do have fonts folder and we do have links, including our used images, and also Illustrator file, including that logo in vector. And we do have IDML file format for older InDesign versions and INDD file format for Adobe InDesign Creative Cloud version or CC. And we do have a PDF file format. And also guys, we do have other export methods within InDesign. Though using package folder is amazing, as you can see, it's gathering everything within your document in one nice, neat, organized folder. You can also export other formats as well from InDesign. So if we go in here, you can find that icon. Also, you can create a package from here. You can also quick export as PDF or share that one for review, maybe with your client. And you can publish online as well if you're creating maybe an ebook using InDesign. And also we do have export settings, so you can export different formats as well. So you can only export PDF print file, which we had already in our package folder. And you can also export Adobe PDF Interactive, which is gonna be an InDesign file that you're designing for online uses. You're not gonna be printing that one. Maybe an ebook or online design including links and buttons. And it could include animation as well. And yes, you can create some animation within InDesign, by the way. And mainly when you're creating ebooks using InDesign, you're gonna be publishing in EPUB, either one of these formats, not mainly Adobe PDF Interactive. And also you can export a JPEG out of your pages, or even PNG file format or HTML. And also you can access that export from file, so let's cancel that. We do have the same one in here, file, export, and you do have the same options as well in here, share for review, publish online, and so on and so forth. So guys, if you haven't been practicing already, it's time to go ahead and start designing a similar brochure. You can design something similar exactly like that one in here, or you can create a design about something you might be interested in. However, I need you guys to create a 4 pages design, and by doing so you will be ready for our coming comprehensive InDesign project. We're gonna be designing 16 pages booklet in InDesign, and we're gonna be talking about more tools, tips and tricks, and we're gonna discover more design grids and techniques as well. And most importantly, you will be able to present your work in a very strong way.